So I swear I've made this particular video before, and I wanted to compare my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh anime to the original Yu-Gi-Oh. If you guys remember, I heard a lot of people in the previous video that were talking about the anime. A lot of people really don't value the original Yu-Gi-Oh as a very, very, very good anime. And I'm not gonna lie, the only real thing that it has is the nostalgia factor to it. Um, some of the story was pretty good. I mean, it definitely had a better plot than Jaden's series did, GX. I'm just gonna say that out front. Um, I think though that the time it was received for the generation, I think it could have been the Arc V. Now, I loved Arc V. I honestly think, not Arc V, 5Ds. My bad. I almost fucked that up. So I loved 5Ds. I remember Wednesdays going to college. In between classes, I'd watch the episode on my internet on campus and just really enjoy the show. And the thing that got me into 5Ds was the mature feel to the show. The original Yu-Gi-Oh! At some high points, I would definitely say that it was a lot more mature than 5Ds. But being, a late teenager going into turning 20, it was definitely, I guess, much more appealing to me as a person because, the whole feel behind the whole dual circuit, playing card games on motorcycles was a little bit outrageous to us at the time. And a lot of people seem to discount it just strictly because of that. However, once the series got going, like, oh shit, synchro summoning, fucking Yusei was a very relatable character. There's just something about Yusei that a lot of people could, I guess, relate to. A lot of people going into their 20s, and he was a very relatable character. There was something about him, though, that was like, he's very strong, very well-rounded as a person, works with his friends, hashtag plot armor, and shit like that. But as opposed to, Jack Atlas, who's kind of the hard-ass, Crow, who's kind of the joker of the group, and then you had, the two little sidekick kids, and then, of course, you had the chick that everyone thought the main character was going to fuck, Akiza. So, no pun intended there. But it seemed real-life-esque, but not really. And that was the thing that was kind of nice about 5Ds, was that nice down-home feel as opposed to the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Because, coming out of GX into 5Ds was really cool. I really didn't watch much GX. I know I saw 5Ds coming out, and that's when I actually started really getting into watching anime was with 5Ds. I kind of stayed away from Zell. I haven't even watched the end of it, actually. And I kind of have been in and out of Arc V. I started Arc V kind of like 2 episodes before they went into the synchro world and just kind of played catch up there. But looking at the original Yu-Gi-Oh, comparing it to 5Ds though, Yugi is that kid that has his projected self, in my opinion. It leads him down a path to help him grow up. Then you've already had Yusei, who's been through the struggles of life and who's already grown up. And that's one of the things that Yu-Gi-Oh series did, in my opinion, that's been different from all the rest, is we already have a character that has grown up. We have a character that's experienced a lot of the things that, are relatable to late teenagers and to early adults. They can see their own, project themselves upon that. And it's definitely interesting in that regard because you have a kid who's growing up. You have a kid who's being guided by a mental figure, such as someone he looks up to, Yamayugi, as opposed to someone who's already been through, some of the dark ages and things like that. And he's using his already, covenant experiences to further himself and to, more adventures. And looking at the story behind the original Yu-Gi-Oh, a lot more plot armor. I'm not gonna lie, 5Ds had some pretty shady shit. Especially the duel with Kakapakaku and all the Earthbound Immortals. I didn't really enjoy that arc. But post that, with like the mech lords and shit like that. It was definitely very good. So I definitely value 5Ds because it was a lot more slice of life in my opinion, as opposed to the original Yu-Gi-Oh. Then again, the original Yu-Gi-Oh did come out in the 90s, 2000s. So I mean, it happens on both sides of the equation, you know. The anime that, you know, you're going into in that time that you think is more relatable to you happened to be 5Ds at the time, and it happened to work itself out. So I don't know. 5Ds definitely wins the more mature award, definitely, for the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, but original Yu-Gi-Oh was still good for what it was. So don't even get me started on GX and Zale. Zale just kind of wore me out, like the first episode in, like 10 minutes. So, but that's that. So leave a comment down below. Tell me about your 5Ds experiences, original Yu-Gi-Oh experiences with the anime, how you guys value them. And I'm getting the fuck on out of here. Peace.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please thumbs up this video to show your support. And please check out Vanguard 40 for Cardfight Vanguard, M-Kohl Games for miscellaneous trading card games, and No Limit Gaming for a brand new series of Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Thanks for watching.